Hello guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing great. So today I will show you guys how to mock up logo using Photopea. So the first thing to do is to design your logo first using pixellab. So let's design the logo. Click on this icon and then click on shapes to import the circle shape. Right. So the next thing to do now is to type in your initial. So before we do that, let's lock this layer to avoid it from moving. So click on this and then lock it. Now click on the A icon to input the initial of your text. So click on the edit and then write the initial of your name or your company or your business. So I'm using S for the purpose of this tutorial. So use the size icon to increase your letter to any size of the choice, and then use the color icon to change the color to black, and then position it at the center of the circle using the relative size or the size icon or the position icon to place it at the center of this circle. So make sure it is at the center before we proceed to the next step. So the next thing to do now is to use your grid. So click on the grid above and then click on the grid down to edit your grid. So place the grid at the center of the circle. So make sure it's at the center. Then click on this and click on this U icon to activate the edges touch. And then next thing to do is to click on shapes and choose the square and then draw it to touch the lines you've drawn. So make sure it's touching the both line at the middle using the dots by the sides, and then change the color of the shape to black. And then the next thing to do is to click on shape again and then make that same square to the letter down, to the part of the S down, using the dots by the sides. Make sure the square is crossing the circle. So as you can see, it is not crossing the circle. So let's edit this layer and then make sure the square is crossing the circle. So use the dots by the size of the square, and then as you can see now, it is crossing the circle. So the next thing to do now is to merge all together. So merge all the layers together. So click on this and then tick all and then merge it together. After doing that, head to the erase color icon and then erase your color. So as you can see, it automatically erases the white, but what we need to erase is the black. So click on this icon and then choose the black, and then that's it. So increase your tolerance to 55 or more or above. And so what I'll do next now is to rationalize this layer. So to do that, just merge any shape to the layer. Just click a shape and then move it outside above and then merge it with the current layer. As you can see, it is rationalized now. So what I'll do now is to separate the object. So I'll make sure it's at the center before separating. So use the relative position and then now copy and then use the relative position to place it at the center, just as the other one. Now click on erase and then use the plus icon to zoom and then increase the erasing stuff a bit, and then erase one part so you can increase it depending on how perfect you are, and then erase one part of the design. So as you can see, that's what we're doing right now. So use the plus icon to zoom. So click on the plus icon before the zooming, so you'll be able to zoom. So guys, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribe to my channel and click on the notification icon so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. Thank you guys for subscribing. So as you can see, before you zoom, click on the plus icon to enable you to zoom. You can zoom in and zoom out at once. So the highest zooming rate is 500. So you can zoom into any specific size depending on how perfect you are. Then the next thing to do is to click on the other layer and use the erase color also, but this time around we erase the other part of the design. So we'll be erasing this. So increase the pen size to any size of your choice, and then zoom and then erase the other parts of the design without touching the other side we erased before, and then use the zoom also to increase and decrease so you can see it clearly. So as you can see right now, I'm using 207. You can actually increase this to 500 if you want, but 500 is just the maximum. And then you raise the other side. So before zooming, click on the plus icon to enable you to zoom. So make sure you erase everything at the other side perfectly. Then after that, you check and then you tick. So after this, as you can see, we separated both separately. We've done both separately. So the next thing to do now is to assign different colors to either of the layers. So I will change this color to purple, and so this is the color code in case you can't get that color. This is the color code. Just come here and then write this thing and you'll see that same color. So the next thing is to click on the other layer and also change the color. So click on the other layer and then click on the other layer and then click on the color icon and then choose the red color. The red color automatically chooses itself, so just merge them together and then move it up a bit so you'll be able to write the name of our brand or our business. So after this, click on the grid to bring the lines to so you can get an equal and aligned text. So click on the text and then type in your name or your brand name. So I'm using Santos for this design. So type in Santos and then increase the size and change the font. So click on the AB icon to change the font. So use any kind of font you want. So but I'm using Roboto fonts for this tutorial. So move it using the position tool to touch the grid line, and then after doing that, you can then duplicate to edit for the other name and then write FX, so Santos FX. And I want to assign different colors to them. That's why I'm writing it separately. If not, I would have done it just once. And then I move it to be at the front of Santos. So make sure it's touching the edge of the grid below. So after that, you can then assign any color to each one, and then you assign that color to the other name. So click on layer and choose the Santos, and then click on color to assign a different color to it. So the next thing to do is to make sure both are aligned. So use this icon, tick both, and then click on this and then choose this relative position to align both at the center horizontally. So after this, click on this and then click on transparent and then save before we proceed to the next step. So the next thing to do now is head to Photopea. So Photopea is a web app and also a mobile app. So you can use the mobile app, or you just head to Chrome and type in photopea.com, and then you will see the same thing. So I just click on Photopea right now and I on my data for the first time. After this, I can actually off my data. It won't work. It will work without the data. But for the initial time, at the Photopea, click on Files and then open Ctrl+O to import your PSD file. So for those who have been asking how to mock up designs using Photopea, this is how to do it. So just click on Files, open Ctrl+O to import your mockup PSD file. It must be in those PSD format. So your mockup is an already made design that you can just edit easily and place your own design and you get the same effect. So choose a logo mockup. For this tutorial, making use of this 3D glass logo mockup. So just wait for it to load. So guys, hope you guys have subscribe and hit the notification icon so you can be notified always every time I release a video. So now the next thing to do is to click the layer icon by the right side and then double click on the place your design or place your logo, and then head to Files, but this time open and place, and then choose your already made design. So now we head to pixellab and then import our already made design and then place it, increase it and place it to where the former design is. So make it to cover that design. Just place that same part the other design is. So guys, next thing to do now is to hide the former design. So click on layers and hide the other design by clicking the eye icon. So after that, click on Files again, and but this time save as smart object. Well, after clicking that, just wait until they are done working with it, then you can proceed. Sometimes it might take a while and sometimes it's fast, so depending on the RAM of your phone and on the PSD file you're porting. So let's wait while it loads. It converts our stuff to smart objects. So after this, you just need to click once on the logo where you see that's touch. Just click on it once and wait while it reflects the mockup. So after this, next thing to do is just click on files, sorry, files, just files, and then save as PNG or JPEG. You can save as PNG or JPEG, but I usually use PNG for higher quality, 300 dpi high quality. So just click on it and then wait. So guys, can actually use Photopea to mock up business card and anything and edit anything you want, not just this logo. So now click on save and wait while it saves your design. So it doesn't require data to do this, it just requires data for the initial startup. So click on download. You can download without data. So after this, you can see it is done. Thanks guys for watching.